On October 16th, 2018, Discord pushed out a major update. Besides some minor bug fixes and changes to the way Nitro works, they also finally released the Discord Game Store.
Alright, so...
Games. Store. Games. Store. Discord. Now has. Games. Give us money for games. Store.
Hey, it's me, the CEO of Discord. The game store is charging up right now. Uploading to your computer. The Discord Game Store.
Game Store, it's the Game Store. Get the Game Store on your computer. Get Discord, and Discord's gonna get more games for your computer. 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 Get more games for your computer.
Including other games, 7 different indie games released first on Discord. At Sundown, Last Year the Nightmare, Sinner, Sacrifice for Redemption, King of the Hat, Mad Machines, Minion Masters, and the subject of this video, Bad North. Developed by Plausible Concept and published by Raw Fury, who will soon be publishing The Last Night, Nightcall, and Sable, Bad North describes itself as a brutal real-time tactics roguelite. What? Wait, what the fuck does roguelite mean? A roguelite is not quite a roguelike. It's a fuzzy definition, but it's a starting place. Wow, okay, that was literally useless. Anyways, Bad North describes itself as a brutal real-time tactics roguelite where you need to defend your idyllic island kingdom against a horde of Viking invaders as you lead the desperate exodus of your people. Getting all of that out of the way, the game itself is fun. The gameplay is complicated enough to keep you engaged and surprise you at moments during a long gameplay session, but simple enough to allow you to drop in for just a few minutes and play for a bit. Dropping into an island, your troops will be positioned next to each other, usually somewhere within the middle of the island. You can move them by clicking on different tiles, almost like Halo Wars. Actually, wait, no, that's a bad comparison. I don't know, basically you click here and your troops move there. Compare that to whatever game you want to. Throughout your quest to defend island kingdoms, you earn coins. These coins are then used to first buy into a specific class you want a commander to be in with his troops: infantry, archers, and pikes. The coins are then used to buy specific upgrades for those classes. Infantry gain the powers of fucking Connor from Assassin's Creed 3 and learn to perform a perfect air assassination.
Why is he like highlighted? Can I pet him?
Pikes get to charge in a straight line and mow down people in their path, and archers get access to the volley, which allows them to blow through even sword dudes that have shields. Each of these classes is used differently to defend against each different classes of enemies. Basic sword dudes are really just your run-of-the-mill grunt. They don't have any shielding, they don't protect against arrows, they really don't do much of anything, and they're really easy to kill. Archers are the counters for your own pikes and archers. They don't really engage you and will generally back off to put some distance between you and your infantry so they can focus on taking you out from afar and setting fire to the houses in your town. Sword dudes with shields are basically just sword dudes, but they're a bit harder to kill. They'll block some hits with their shield and they'll block all arrows with their shield as well. Huskarls, as they're called on the official Bad North wiki, I legitimately had to look this up, are stronger versions of the sword dudes with shields. They sometimes throw axes and, oh wow, suddenly it's 2010 all over again and everyone's throwing a fucking tomahawk at me across the map like it's a goddamn Black Ops team deathmatch. Holy shit.
What?
Did I go
Through the stairs.
What?
Through the stairs.
Sick!
Crazy motherfuckers with shields are basically just insane. They will legitimately fuck your shit up if you do not have pikes. You can tell them apart from the regular, like, sword dudes with shields because of their orange and white shield that they have. But yeah, no, if you do not have pikes, they will absolutely tear your men apart. I am not joking. Brutes are basically just big fuck-off dudes that will absolutely obliterate your shit if you don't have pikes. They hit strong and will literally throw your men into the water off the island. Brute archers are slightly weaker brutes, but they make up for it by packing the fucking Halo sniper rifle with them, and will absolutely obliterate any of your non-shielded troops cross-map like it's team snipers.
Archers are extremely freaking— oh, Jesus!
Even if you guys have shields, the knockback of the arrow alone can still knock your troops into the water. However, all of these enemies are balanced correctly, and each add their own unique feeling to the gameplay. The game is good enough that people have even developed detailed strategies to combat each enemy type in specific situations. However, should you allow all of them to overwhelm you, they'll firebomb your island's houses. Once the houses are destroyed, then you're screwed. Even if that happens though, the progression is so enjoyable that you'll keep coming back to try and get further and further in the game with better strategies each and every time. Speaking of the progression, it itself takes place entirely on this screen here. You just click on which island you want to go to that's available and you head on out. The illustrations of the island give you an idea of the terrain and how many houses there are to defend, and the symbols at the bottom of some islands will tell you if you're getting a new commander to add to the team. You can add up to like 7, I believe, or if you're getting a new special item to equip to a commander. This line above illustrates your total control, while this smaller, less bold line shows your contended control. And while we're on the topics of things like these, the graphics themselves are absolutely brilliant. Even if it is a simple art style, things look minimalistically beautiful. That isn't a real word, and the subtle animations they've added to this game build a good sense of atmosphere and actually make you feel a little guilty if you manage to fuck up and let a commander die. Like, look at this little animation that plays when a boat is about to board an island. They all like back up a bit and get a little antsy. The developers didn't have to do that, but they did because they care about this game. The islands are all randomly generated and completely unique from each other, and that shows later on in the game when you start getting islands in different types of climates. Some islands can be these flat plains of grass that have nothing to them, or others that are these huge hunks of land out in the middle of nowhere that tower up in specific places and lay flat in others and have choke points for enemies, and some that have wide open areas for you to fight on and have like waterfalls coming down the side or whatever. And it's crazy to think that all this effort was put into what is basically just background scenery. All of these little details add up together to create a game that, while on the outside looks like any other small $15 indie game that you'll buy to play once and then never pick up again, Bad North ends up being a unique experience that will have you coming back to play again and again on the Discord game store. And that's it. I know this video is probably a bit short, but I've had this topic on my mind for a while and it's been stopping me from focusing on my Pokemon Platinum review, which I really want to focus on. So again, I'm sorry it's a bit short, but I just needed to get this out of my head and into like a video. The Pokemon Platinum review may be a bit late, but I'm trying to work really hard on it and then also balance that with school and stuff so I can get it out on March 22nd for obvious reasons. But yeah, no, that's it. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to see posts about me playing Pokemon Platinum. You could also join my Discord if you want to talk to me there. And finally, I also have a Twitch. I stream sometimes. I don't stream like every single day. I'm not Mr. Big Twitch streamer Stryxo. But I usually play Halo, and I stream on like some special occasions or whenever I'm just like, whenever I feel like it. So if you'd ever be interested in seeing that, you can follow me there. And yeah, no, that's it. Bye, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Oh, actually, one last thing before I go. Tell me how you like that bit in the beginning of the video. Like, comment down below if you really think that's like shit or something. I don't know. It was a joke that I thought of while listening to like the Discord Game Store video, and I thought it would be just a good idea to put in there. If you don't like that though, please tell me, because then I won't do it again.
Should have already started. Okay. Hey, it's Tomato Gaming, and I'm here to tell you to subscribe to this channel. It's very cool and very epic. Also, join the fucking Discord and praise Tomato Gaming. Tomato Gaming is God, but Stryxo is cool. Okay.